In today's vlog I will tell you about the segregation of the garbage on board. Everything in this world is about recycling, even when you are in the middle of the ocean. Let me tell you all about it in the following vlog. Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog about the life at sea. For those that are here for the first time, welcome. I am an electrical officer working in the commercial fleet. That means chemical tankers, product tankers, container ship, bulk carriers. That's it. And in the world that we are living today, everything is about recycling. Even when you are at sea in the middle of the ocean, we have to recycle. We have to take care of the world and the environment for our sake and for the next generation. And if you are coming on board anytime soon, you will learn about segregating the garbage. If you don't know already, maybe you have not interacted with the seafarer before, or you do not have friends working in this line of work, in this field of work, I will tell you the following thing. No, we do not throw the garbage out in the ocean. That is illegal. The fines are very big and even jail sometimes. And in the world that we are living today, there are spy satellites everywhere. And if they are tracking the ship for any reason, they can see you even in the Atlantic Ocean when you are throwing the garbage. And it will be a big problem for the captain of the vessel, for the whole crew, and for the company. It will be a lot of headaches for everybody. And you don't want to do that. You just have to learn to segregate, to recycle. And this is what I want to show you in this vlog today. I want to explain to you a little bit. Maybe you are coming on board anytime soon, and I want you to be prepared. Maybe you don't recycle in your hometown, but you should. That is the proper way to live your life, to take care of the environment and the people and everything around you. But anyway, you like it or not, when you will come on board, you will be obligated to recycle and to segregate the garbage. And in this vlog I will tell you all about it. I hope it will be useful. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy it. It really helps a lot. When you will come on board the vessel, you will see different bins of different color. The color of the bin corresponds to the type of garbage that you need to collect in that bin. Because on board, like I said, the garbage has to be segregated, has to be separated. And there are two reasons why we do that. First of all, and the most important, that is the proper way of segregating. You have to separate the garbage. You cannot put paper with food waste, with bulbs and things like that. And the second reason, when you are giving the garbage to the shore facility, if it's not separated, if it's not segregated, they will charge extra money to the company. And of course the company will say, why do I have to pay extra money when I have people on board the vessel? Just ask somebody to separate the garbage, or the crew should segregate it before giving it to the shore, so I don't have to pay extra money. That is the logical way of doing things. In this white bin, we collect the electrical waste. This is for me, the electrician, This is where I put the burned bulbs, fluorescent lamps, and any electronic devices that are either burned or cannot be used. You see the capacity 0.2 cubics. This is enough to reach from one port to another. When it's full, I have to inform the chief officer, and depending on the port there will be different prices to discharge. But anyway, the garbage has to be discharged at a shore facility, and they will pay. That's it. For the plastic garbage, we use the red bin. You can see the capacity 0.2 cubics, and we use more bins. Of course, for the plastic there is more plastic waste on board. From water, we use bottled water on board. We do not drink the tank water made by the freshwater generator. Then you have plastic from all the provision, all the spare parts, and there is plastic everywhere. Like you have noticed back home, in your hometown, wherever you live in this world, there is plastic everywhere. So we have more bins to collect the plastic, and some companies, this one included, provide the ship with a plastic compactor. This is used to compact the garbage, and this way you can collect more garbage in less space. Me as an electrician, I have to take care of this compactor to check it every week that is in good working condition. I check the limit switches, I check the motor, the bearing that is in good order, there is no noise or anything like that, and that's about it regarding the plastic garbage. And now I want to show you the compactor that we have on board. We have received this earlier this year, and we installed it near the incinerator because it was it was the decision of the chief engineer to put it near this place. We had more space in this area, and you have some instructions here. I already read the user manual, but anyway, you have instructions here, and I also gave the necessary advices to the bosun and the AB, who are bringing the garbage here once a week, usually on a Saturday, and they are using the compactor for maybe 30 minutes, something like that. They have received the necessary training, they already know how to use it, and this is another way of the company to save money, because I have said before, whenever you are giving garbage to a shore facility, you have to pay some money. It's different prices depending on the country where you are. But anyway, with a compactor, it will be much cheaper, and the company likes to save money, you know. The green bin is for domestic waste. That means paper, cartons, and aluminium cans, like the ones you can see on the soft drinks. If the ship has a working incinerator on board, and it should because it's critical equipment, then the company will demand that you burn that type of garbage. But sometimes you do not have enough time, maybe you have short voyages, and it had happened to me before. We had port at every 6 hours apart from each other, and that is not enough, and usually most of the time you are not allowed to use the incinerator near the coast, and the port is forbidden, and the captain will go to jail and the ship will be arrested together with the chief engineer. So if that is the case, then you have no choice but to collect the paper and the cartons, and then you will give them to the shore facility, and of course the company will have to pay. The black bin is used to collect the operational waste. You can see the capacity written at the bottom, 0.2 cubics, and the operational waste is usually oily rags or any rags contaminated with oil, diesel, sludge, things like that. Usually the ship will use the incinerator to burn this type of garbage together with the paper and the cartons. But like I said earlier, Sometimes because of the operation of the vessel, maybe the ports are near to each other and you do not have time, or you are not allowed to use the incinerator, then you have no choice but to collect it. And then the chief officer has to inform a shore facility, and depending on the port you will have to pay the price to discharge this type of garbage. When they are full, you have no choice but to pay whatever they are asking, and that is why the company will always press the crew to use the incinerator at maximum capacity. Burn whatever you can when you are allowed, and this way they will save a lot of money and maybe they can use it for some upgrade for the vessel. The blue bin is used for the food waste. You can see the capacity at the bottom, it's written very clearly. And we use this bin whenever the ship is sailing near the coast or we are in the port. When you are further away than 12 miles, according to the IMO, as long as the food is shredded with the food shredder in the galley, then you are allowed to throw the food in the ocean. But the chief officer has to record the position of the vessel and the quantity which was thrown. As long as it's further than 12 miles from the shoreline and it is shredded, then there is no issue to throw the food waste. So, as you can see, and I have already explained, the seafarers are doing their part regarding the segregation and prevention of pollution. Even out in the ocean, in the sea, we try to mitigate this phenomenon, global phenomenon, regarding the pollution. We want to take care of the planet for ourselves and for our children. And some crew members don't like this, but whenever you are on board you have to follow the rules. Rules are rules and they are enforced when you are on board, and if you don't follow them you might get signed off earlier, and that is a very stupid way to end your contract. You lose your money and there is no point in doing that. So if you are coming on board anytime soon, try to follow the rules regarding the recycling. The chief officer, the bosun, they will instruct you if you are on the deck department, and if you are in engine, the chief engineer and the second engineer will give you the necessary instructions. Everybody will guide you and you have to follow the rules. And it's very important to use the incinerator and the compactor whenever the ship is equipped with such equipment in working good condition, because this is another way of saving money for the company. Whenever we incinerate things, we use a grey bin which is located near the incinerator. That is for ash, and once in a while the guys will have to clean the incinerator because the ash will pile up, and then the incinerator will not do such a great job. And this bin is usually located near the incinerator, like I said, and whatever you are burning over there, sludge, papers, whatever, you just collect the ashes that result from that burn and you put it in the bin and then you land it ashore. I have noticed in this company and some other companies, they are trying to reduce the plastic on board, especially the plastic that comes from bottled water, by installing additional water filters in the cabins, and also giving each crew member one of those aluminium bottles to use it over and over for the water that they are drinking in the cabin. If that is a good way of reducing the plastic, yeah, I suppose, but I don't know how healthy it is to drink water from an aluminium bottle. Anyway, I'm not a health expert, I have no opinion about that. We will see if such measures will be enforced or they will stop it after a while. And that's about it regarding the recycling of the garbage on board. If you have additional questions, I wait for you in the comment section down below. Maybe I have missed something. I don't pretend to know everything. I make mistakes sometimes. So if you have any additional information, please let everybody know in the comment section down below. Hey, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you have enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's free and it's just an excitement for me to make more interesting vlogs for you. That is all that I'm asking. If you want to share this to your friends, maybe you have some future Marines in your life, or maybe you just want to show the other people how we are handling ourselves here in the middle of the ocean. I will keep posting interesting stuff about the seaman life, about the machinery that we have on board. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you will see all this as soon as I post them. Every Saturday will be a vlog for you. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you next time on my channel. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.